You think this is funny?
In a cosmic sort of way, yes.
Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby... Oh my goodness!
Anyway, now that I've berated myself for having the same upload consistency as YouTubers who actually make good and well-edited videos, let's get into the reason you all clicked on this video in the first place. Hello everyone, and welcome to a series that is somewhat inspired by Chase the Bros level through PvP only series. In this run, I will be following some of the rules that his series has, however with my own little twist on it to make things different and more interesting, in my opinion. Unlike in Chase's runs, where you have to level only through PvP by invading our players, instead, I will be taking the role of the invaded this entire run by having the Taunter's Tongue constantly active as I go through the entire game. The rules of this run are pretty simple. 1. I must have Taunter's Tongue active at all times. I cannot deactivate it manually, and if it is deactivated through death or warping, I have to reactivate it as soon as I can. 2. No teammates are allowed for this run. I cannot summon other players to help me, and I cannot have blues come into my world to save me. I have to beat the invaders by myself. 3. I can't run away or fog wall the invaders. If they come to face me, I have to face them head on. The only exception to this rule is if the invader themselves refuses to fight me or constantly runs away. Then I am allowed to fog wall them. The 4th rule is that I have to, for each episode, stay within one section of the map. So for this first episode, I will be staying in West Limgrave the entire time as I go through the game. And finally, while it's not exactly a set-in-stone rule, I will try and level up mainly with PvP runes, but it's far harder to keep track of due to the fact that we're invaded and we're not invading other players, meaning we can't exactly wipe our runes to then get it all correct and such. With all the explanation out of the way, let's get into the run! Okay, so my plan for this run is to try and get basically every major item and all that I can. Do all the NPCs, quest line, get all the items, all that stuff. Oop, almost forgot. Almost forgot in the first episode. That would have been bad. Yeah, basically every episode I'm gonna try and do basically everything in the area I've limited myself to, with some exceptions. For example, I'm not going to go do Darrowell this episode because I want to do Blythe's quest line, which doesn't start until I unlock the Mistwood. I'm just gonna... I missed. Jesus. These dogs are brutal. Right. There we go. There's the first cave done. We'll be putting our first couple of levels into Vigor. Very important. Don't want to undersell how valuable Vigor is in a run like this. Fortunately, it's very likely for this first episode there's not going to be that many invasions, solely due to the fact that most players don't have the items to invade at this low of level. Now, granted, that could entirely be knocking on wood. I could immediately get invaded in this cave right here and make that statement completely null and void. Hey, who knows? Maybe I don't immediately eat my words. Gotta get the practical plates. before we fight the boss, we're gonna go rest the Grace real quick. Just make sure we're at full flask and HP. Alright, second boss, the Burial Watchdog. We'll go kind of in the Great. I was gonna say, can you not hit me from beneath you? But I guess you can. It just didn't hit the first time for some reason. So next, we're gonna go for this cave. For the cave there. We want to try and get as many things as possible before we start having to really deal with the invaders. Even though we're doing the Limgrave Tunnel, we're probably not going to upgrade our weapon just yet. Because we want to be higher level before we have to deal with... +6 weapons, essentially. Because that's what most invaders will probably be running when we upgrade to +3. We will probably upgrade to +3 in the next episode. Because, again, what I have is, even though this is a Taunter's Tongue run, we do want to try and get as little invasions as possible. Now, granted, that doesn't mean I'm going to beat the game with +0 weapons. I am not good enough to do that. If I was good enough to do that, you'd be seeing that run instead of this. Chain backstab you. Stop it. Time for Stone Digger Troll. If I remember correctly, this guy drops the Roar Medallion. Nice, clean fight. Don't have any roar attacks right now, but that'll be good when I get one. Let's level up Vigor some more, and let's actually cash in some of these runes so we can get it even higher.
Could you help us out, Cully?
Alright, Bach.
You will just thank you. I was glad I ended. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
And so this is all I hope.
Let's get your quest line done so we can go do that cave. Knight's Cab. Alright. Let me quick menu, please. I'm starting to remember why I don't like horseback bosses. Can you do the jump at me? There we go. That's him dead, and we got repeating thrust. So we'll just get the great axe. Oh. Or we won't, because first invasion. I mean, hey, that just gives us time to grab a Somber 1. Kessot. Alright. Oh, there they are. What weapon is that?
Hey!
It says Spyhander?
Hey!
I can't tell. Oh, he grinded for a banished knights. Okay. Oh, he is lagging. Are you not gonna fight? I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna sit here and let you thunderbolt me. He is laggy. I did not mean to roll that much. He is so passive. You gotta play the game, bud. You're not... You're not a PvP god, bro. Oh, he is so laggy, oh my god. How did he dodge that? I'm not gonna walk into your flame things. Okay. Did this guy... I have a feeling this guy is the type of guy who grabs everything and then stays low level to mess with low-level players, because he clearly feels like that with how he's playing. Okay, that should have hit you. I'm not gonna run towards the enemies. You're fighting one guy and you're sitting by the enemies, like... Okay, bud. So I feel like... So are you gonna fight me? Right? First invader dead. He was something, alright. He was certainly a player, alright. So now we gotta run all the way back over here in order to get the, great axe. Hey, stop. Thank you. Let's go do the Dragon Ruins so we can get the Twin Blade. That's there. Oh, hey, I never knew the sign was here. That's new. Or it's probably not new, but you know what I mean. Something new for me. Twin Blade. Let's warp over to the first step so we can go to the cave where Bach is. Pull up that bigger to 20. Grab gold, pick up Falcon while we're here. While we're here, we can actually buy the armorers from him. More stones, and the short bow, and the club, as well as some more arrows. Let's actually, before we go to the cave, let's go grab the Ash of War that's over here. Alright, there's Stamp Sweep. think there's another item over here by this guy, yeah. Okay, it's just a strip of white flesh. What? Ooh. First try dismounter. That's actually good. We can get the, we can get that extra level into Dex in order to wield that. Dismounter is actually a pretty good weapon. It's a curved, nice early curved great sword. And also, let's actually give the Lord Storm's great sword Storm Stomp. Standards better here. Yeah, Storm Stomp is actually going to be good when fighting other players, since it gives us a guaranteed heavy attack. Oh, give me humans. Okay, that's the first cube done. Grab those silver fireflies because those will be good. And there we go. Alright, that's them done. Let's... Alright. The gang. Let's go give Bach the needle.
Wait,
There you go.
you got it back. What made you my mum? And that sewing kit I always wanted. Thank you very... I always wanted.
Let's head this way so we can get our first meeting with Yura and grab the Talisman and Ash of War that's down there. Also this, what do you guys have? I actually don't know. Oh, it's just a golden rune. Okay, not really worth it. Hi, Yura.
You do well to steer clear of a guild. And it's as fierce, so stay clear of... Don't.
Alright, where is the Spirit Spring, actually? I don't know exactly. There, okay. Let's defeat this... Alabaster Lord. I missed, but it's okay. We still beat it. Ravidos. Not the best Ash of War, but it works. Grab the Elden Ring Talisman. Surely it's this one. There we go. Okay. Third time's the charm. Starlight Shard. Royal House Scroll. And EP. While we're here, let's just go ahead and grab the Grace before Darrowell. Up that. Actually, level up that Dexterity so we can use the Dismounter. Not yet, we need slightly more strength. Okay. We have the Epi. Go ahead and give it Repeating Thrust. You know what? Give the club Wild Strikes. Oh right, the crabs can friendly fire with each other. Great. Nereus invasion. Huh. Do this. Let's deal with him real quick. Much easier to deal with than online players.
If it isn't Darius,
Especially because he's...
the end is nigh. For you. And yours is good.
much easier to deal with in general. There we go. Very, very easy. There's Dubia for us. Can't wield it right now, but Bleed is really good in doing PvP, so we'll probably do it now.
Who thought I am your
You're,
stay the path. Just remember, don't let your move. Be on your way. Perhaps we won't.
But first, let's actually get Patches here. Hello, Patches.
You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your coin! Wait, please! I surrender!
I gotta get the strength to one-hand some of these weapons. That's a nice Bravo for Mercy.
I knew you would! You're a lady of reason, through and through. Well, what do you know? Now, how did I took you for an innocent water up. True, I'm patchy tarnished like you. Only for now. In exchange for, honestly, frankly. So don't be, I'll be ready to. Don't forget, I'll be ready to.
Let's help Alexander real quick.
Can you hear me? Oh, aye, please. I just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all. No, that. Well, aye. Once I and beyond and upon this, I'd heard doesn't. I'm to red me, I've heard.
Let's first go do the cave down here. That'll give us the Shamshir and the Blue Dancer Charm. Shamshir is a very good weapon, and maybe we can use the Blue Dancer Charm as a build. I'm not even gonna give you the time of day. There we go. There's the Blue Dancer Charm. This way, and we'll first head over this direction to grab the Lance Talisman, just to have it. Point into Dex. So next time we level up, we can use the Twin Blade. Go ahead and grab our second Uchi Katana. Wait, shit, I worked. That's my bad. So difficult keeping up. Let's use the EP for this guy. There we go. We fight. Grab that depth root for later. Right. We can now use the twin blade to actually pass it until nightfall, because there is a boss in Limgrave other than the Knight's Cavalry who requires it to be nighttime to fight. Hello, Bernal.
See names, but let me ask. Are you here? Does your despite? Yes, takes me back. Any intro? All I know. Now's the time.
We want to grab out Spinning Slash.
There's a merry memento, a fine tale. That's how it grants. Well,
So grab the Lance and Golden Bow real quick. Ooh, and we got the armor too. That's actually good. Swing on over by the Colosseum. Fingers. Hello, Henricus. Oh, that hurts. Hammer Talisman. This way and grab the Strength Knot. If it is. Yeah, the Strength Knot. Here, over here. There it is. Hot. Endure.
well.
Officially give this Spin Blade. Give the katana. This katana unsheath. Don't really have anything good for Dismounter, so we'll just give it... We'll give it Golden Vow for now. Yep, where it is. Is it this platform that it appears on? Yeah, okay. bow again. There we go. What does he drop again? Or defected, so that would be decent for us. Oh. Well, that's really inconvenient timing. Can you at least get out of here? Really? I'm trying not to bite you in the giants and you're spamming poison arrows at me. Oh, he is lagging. Well, I'm dead. Because I don't have any healing when you invaded me.
Well.
Let's do the boss that's here. Great. Go. And we level up from that. No, we're short. Let's buy some
Here to learn.
Ashes of War. Let's get it. Stormblade is good. Then left.
Well.
Actually apply Stormblade, Shamshir. Let's give the Club Endure. Let's give you Stormblade, actually. Because you're a good chase down tool. Shamshir, we can give Quick Step. Yeah, that works. Let's give Dismounter Storm Stomp and the Lance Golden Bow. We're running out of bosses to do now, so now let's go and do the first one. Free Sentinel, your time has come. There we go. And it's not even enough to level up. Now let's go grab the Arrow Talisman so we can, one, have it, and two, get enough runes to level up again. While we're here, grab the Starlight Shard here for later when we do Celibus's quest line. Never mind, we're being invaded. Ninja. Let you buff up. This. You can always rely on invaders to bring in in-game stuff to fight players at level 20. No. Well, what was the point of that? Like, why did you dip out? Like, did you feel bad for me because you were using stat procs at low level and I was actually fighting you competently? I have to assume that's what it is, because, like... What? Like, I want to know what the assumption was there with that guy. Like, was he like, oh, I expect stat procs and shit? And it's like, no. I don't have those. Let's do the Everjail next, even though I know very well that's arguably one of the worst to do right now. Up. Why didn't the second one come through? There we go. What one does that give again? Tail, yeah. Let's go level up our weapons before we take on the last 3 bosses. Alright, got my weapons upgrade. I decided to +1 everything I'm using, and then give a +2 to the Uchi. I can probably... I have 13 stones left over, so I can probably get some of my other weapons all up to +2 as well. We get my Epi, my Dismounter, and my Twin Blade all up to +2. Wait, right. Better late than never. That's Agheel dead. That's actually enough for another level. Let's go talk to Yura real quick, and we'll level up and get some of our weapons, some of our other weapons up to +2.
Beautiful one, as such. The heart you brought, if you should find it and seek the... You must know those who part their hunger until the flood, the strand. It's no surprise.
Let's put another level into bigger, try and get that max as quickly as we can, now that we can wield basically all of our weapons one-handed. Yeah, we'll upgrade our Twin Blade to +2, and get our EP to +2. Alright, now that Got our weapons at +2. Let's go through the Stranded Graveyard. Then we'll finish up with Margit. And that will be the end of West Limgrave. Alright, now that we've gotten the Erd Tree's favor, let's go kill Margit.
blood must freely run my veins. Tarnished.
I forgot how much target delays. Jesus. Do the hammer. There we go. We're gonna level up our vigor a bit more, so we got some more health. And then that's actually what I'm gonna call this part. In the next part, I will go down to the Weeping Peninsula. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.